It is poorly kept secret that retail campaigns often target female consumer due to the antiquated idea that women like to shop and spend more money than men. I would like to take offense on that. Perhaps a better kept secret in consumers here. However, it's not that women face more targeted advertising, but that items women buy often cost more than the identical or very similar men's product. Welcome to your channel, Crazy Reaction. This is your host, Crazy King. If you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing and pressing the bell icon. Gender specific pricing, where items for women cost more than items for men, is often referred as pink tax. Manufacturers firmly encourage female consumer in the gender normative sale practice. With the use of bright pink or purple packaging and sweet scents like pommy, vanilla, and even fruity pebble in paradise to make sure women knows the product is just for them. As 2019 study from New York City Department of Consumer Affairs found that products marked toward women and girls cost an average of 7% more than those marketed toward boys and men. Now let's talk about the pink tax. The pink tax is not actually a tax but rather a system of discriminatory pricing on product and services that is based on gender. The pink tax costs the average woman over $1,300 a year. The pink tax doesn't only affect adult women. The New York City Department of Consumer Affairs study found that young girls can't escape the pitfall of the pink tax because girls' toys cost on average 2% to 13% more than the boys' toys that are the same other than their color. They speak to one of the fundamental problems with the pink tax. It's not always simple to identify. Sure, you notice when your razor or shaving cream cost more than men's product, but what about shirts, pants? How can you tell if you are paying more for product that don't have an easy comparison point? Merchant, brands, and product quality vary, making it hard to determine a fair price without gender bias. The most accurate product comparison consider merchandise of similar quality from the same manufacturer, and in these comparisons, gender bias is prevalent among many top clothing stores. For example, the average cost of a woman pair of jeans at one particular and popular retailer is $62.75, while comparable men's jeans at the same store cost $57.09, a 10% price increase for women. Women don't face added cost on products alone. Many services such as dry cleaning, auto maintenance could cost you more if you are a woman. An experiment was conducted where two members, one male and a female, went to multiple dry cleaners in multiple cities around the world with the same white cotton button-up shirt. The experiment found that more than half of dry cleaners charge the female staff member at least twice as much to clean the shirt. Some even charge her three times as much. Research has found that pricing of for car repair also has its own version of pink tax. A study by National Bureau of Economic Research had male and female participant car mechanics to get quote from car repairs. Callers who appear to be well informed about pricing were treated the same, regardless of gender. However, female callers who were uninformed on pricing were quoted almost $23 more on average than male callers. The added expense many women endure because of the pink tax is complicated by the gender pay gap. In the United States only, white women makes on average 79 cents for every dollar a non-Hispanic white man makes. This disparity is even greater for many women of color. Compared to non-Hispanic white man, black women earn 62 cents for every dollar and Hispanic women earn 54 cents. With low income on average and a higher cost on products, it's important for women to create a budget that works for them and find a way to mitigate the added cost from the pink tax. But how can we stop it? Unfortunately, there's no easy solution to pink tax problem. You can save money by shopping for gender neutral products or those targeted toward men. This solution won't work for everyone, but it can help you avoid overpriced female products like shampoos and shaving creams. If smelling like Old Spice Vinegar isn't your thing, however, then the journey to paying less for pink might prove to be a uphill battle. If you see something, say something. Whether it's a razor, shaving cream, jeans, children toys, making item cost more just because they are targeted toward women is discrimination. The only true way to end the pink tax is to call out these brands. Lastly, you can help eliminate the pink tax once and for all by speaking out against discriminatory pricing. I think this is the best topic for the women activists around the world to talk about. Other than they are not allowed to wear jeans, they are not allowed to wear hijab, and they are not allowed to do whatever they want to do. I think this topic affects most women financially and emotionally because most women can't buy what they want to buy because of the prices. So, if you like the video, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon. That will be all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.